Hello, hello, my fellow YouTubers. It's me again, Carlita, with another word on the curb. Yes, it is your Spice Queen. Word is that who left Special Forces? You know the world's toughest test? This reality competition isn't for the faint of heart, and I have all the details. But before we go into all that, let's do what we do naturally. Let's first like. Please like the video. It helps with the algorithm, I mean. And please subscribe to help grow the channel. Share, please share. Comments. Comments motivate me to create new content. Now, if you're already a Spicer, as usual, please hit the notification bell so that when I upload new content, you will be alerted. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Now, with every word on the curve, of course, there is an article. So, this information is brought to us by The Stratified, and it is authored by Anna Garrison on January 11th, 2023, and it reads like this. Fox newest reality series, Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, follows 16 celebrities who are pushed to their breaking points, both mentally and physically. These celebs must face their fears and compete in military exercises inspired by real-life Special Forces operatives. Will all 16 celebs survive these next 10 days? And it reads on. Now, between the hot climate of the Jordanian desert, and the physically intimidating challenges, Special Forces isn't for the faint of heart. To lead the series, contestants can either be medically tapped, aka they are forced to leave due to injury, fell out of the training course, or choose to leave on their own accord. Each week, fans are on the edge of their seats waiting to see who will rise to victory and who will fall. Keep reading to find out. Well, I'll do that for you. Okay, so let's move on. Now, who left Special Forces in episode 1 and 2? Please pay attention to the screen as I read on. The 2-hour premiere of Special Forces followed the 16 recruits during their first 2 days at the base camp. And the group said goodbye to 4 competitors during that time. The first recruit, let's look, top left, that'll be Mrs. Kate Gosselin, who when tasked with diving out of a helicopter into a body of water, inadvertently injured her neck in the process. Despite tearfully requesting to stay, Kate was sent to the hospital for x-rays and was forced to medically tap. Then Dr. Drew, right next to her, Dr. Drew Pinsky suffered from severe dehydration and medically withdrew from the competition. And it reads on. Chef Tyler Florence, the right of Dr. Drew, became the 3rd recruit to leave and the first to voluntarily withdraw from the competition. Tyler revealed he had promised his wife he wouldn't hurt himself on the show and left out of an abundance of caution after seeing the competition effects on the other recruits. Then finally, musician Montel Jordan made his exit after breaking his thumb during a combat challenge where he had to fight a directing staff agent. Okay, and let's move on. It goes on. Here you go. So you look at your screen here. Here's who left Special Forces in episode 3. Okay? At the end of the day, too, Jamie Lynn Spears, hit her breaking point and decided to voluntarily withdraw from the exercise, claiming she missed her kids. Far left, right? Of course. And Britney Spears' younger sister, is not the only recruit to be mentally struggling with the competition. On day 3, Olympic medalist Nastasia Lukin doesn't want to go through with the military style exercise in which the recruits will be submerged in water in a car and have to hold their breath for 20 seconds. Though she completes the challenge, fellow competitor Gus Kenworthy makes a comment because directing staff member Remy Adelecki, I'm sorry, Adelecki, right, completed the challenge alongside Nastasia, which Gus felt was unfair. Ultimately, Nastasia decides to leave the competition after returning to base camp. While the recruits are winding down and getting ready for day 4, Mel B is outside smoking a cigarette and reflecting on her time. Kenya Moore makes a comment about, Mel B smoking too close to the tent. It could be intoxicating. And the Spice Girl snaps. I just pushed her after that. Having reached her breaking point, Mel B decides that this is the end of the competition for her and tells the DS that she would like to withdraw. And here we go. It goes on. Who is still left in the competition is the question. Currently, there are 9 recruits left in the competition, including Hannah Brown and our girl, Kenya Moore, is holding it down. Beverly Mitchell, Anthony Scaramucci, Carly Lloyd, Dwight Howard, Gus Kenworthy, and Mike Piazza, and Danny Amendola. With the competition proving to be mentally and physically taxing for those celebs, who will go home next is the question. Please, let's support Kenya Moore and all the recruits. Watch a new episode of Special Forces World Toughest Test airing on Wednesdays. Upcoming Wednesday, every Wednesday, up for 10 weeks, I believe. There's 10 episodes. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. So please, people, tell me what you think. Give me your comments, your thoughts. Do you think our girl Kenya going to make it all the way to the end? And whoever you might be rooting for, Kenya's just one that I'm rooting for. Okay, I'm a little bit biased, but just share with me and let me know what you think and everything. And so I thought this would be informative, something different. I'm going to try and keep up with it every time they, put something in the news about a little update. Okay, so please, again, without further ado, I will see you in my next video.